It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, the talk has been that they don't want to play with caution tonight. They want to let it all hang out. They seem to be a pretty revved up group coming into this game. We'll see if that translates into success on the court. And we'll get to see Al Horford take to the court in this one. Horford, a player that we all love, but the last few seasons his rebounding has taken a dip. Is that just how it goes for big men as they get deeper into their NBA careers, Shaq?
Yeah, Ernie, all big men deal with declining rebounding numbers as they get older. Father Time is undefeated, buddy.
Undefeated. But the burst really goes away when your knees go. And I don't care. Father Time must have some great knees because he's been around a long time.
Wait,
I just got a question before we go.
What?
Well, if Father Time is undefeated,
Yes.
who goes after Father Time?
All these players. All these players who have tried to play past their years.
Okay, I got it.
And they've lost.
But Father
to
Time has
Father
to have
Time.
a Father Time.
No.
He must get tired too.
No, I'm so totally confused.
Jeez, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 10, Evan Fournier. The other forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 00, Aaron. Number 9 center from USC, Aaron Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Once again, go Orlando Magic!
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And this one features, Chris, two of the more athletic teams in the league. That makes a pretty good setup for us tonight.
Oh, this is the perfect father-son, mother-daughter family game to go to. This is one of those games you'll enjoy and remember your whole life. I mean, the highlights, you'll remember where you were. Something special is going to happen tonight. Trust me.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And slam dunk by Smart.
That's just outstanding awareness from Irving right there. Remarkable at finding his guys when they're wide open.
And Fournier kicks to Payton. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. So it's the Celtics now. Smart kicks to Irving. In the corner, it's Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. And it's off from three-point range. Boston on D. And Fournier kicks to Payton. Pass to Isaac. Pick by Vucevic. Back to Payton. Gordon with the screen for Payton. Here's Isaac. And the three ball is good. Isaac's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morris kicks to Horford. Hayward with the ball. Picked by Horford. There's the dish to Smart. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Payton. Right through the D for the layup. Now, here is Irving. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's a screen. Picked by Horford. Here's Hayward. Second chance shot, and the bucket counts. Three-point chance here.
Oh, you can't forget about Horford. I mean, carving out space inside for the putback. I mean, Al Horford has a complete game. He can hit a big shot. He can get a defensive stop. I mean, even setting a great screen. And let's not forget about his passing. He does it all.
One shot.
And that one falls for Horford. And you think about Al Horford setting screens, Chris, he can pick and roll, but he can also pick and pop.
Well, what I like about that, and for those basketball nerds like myself, what that means is he can facilitate. So he's a threat. If he sets the pick, he can go to the hole and finish. But as a defender, you have to be careful because you just can't anticipate that he can step back and knock down the jump shot. And if he's good at that, what about when he steps back, pump fakes, gives you a hands up, spins, and dunks on you? That's what they're talking about.
Here's Fournier after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Payton in the corner. Pass to Isaac. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Horford. Here's Hayward. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
That's what I like to see. Really making a concentrated effort to pound the glass, feast on those second chance opportunities.
Here's Isaac. Fournier in the corner. Gordon a screen. Will it go? Fournier's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Isaac. Fended by Hayward. The feed now to Payton. Gordon with a screen on Morris. It's stolen by Morris. Irving against Payton. Vucevic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Payton outside. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here is Hayward. Following the score by Aaron Gordon, he got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Hayward's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passes to Fournier. Vucevic setting the pick for Fournier. Here's Payton. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
In the corner, Irving with it. Morris a screen. Horford with a screen on Payton. Kicks it to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Payton kicks to Gordon. Here's Isaac, defended by Hayward. And there's the pass to Vucevic. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. Over Payton. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Well, you can't say enough about the firm, hard screens Horford sets out there for his teammates. The way he sacrifices his body really allows his guys to get high percentage shots.
Back to Vucevic. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Morris. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Vucevic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Magic moving the ball around. Vucevic setting the pick for Fournier. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Now, here is Irving. Over Payton. No good off the front iron.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He feeds it to Fournier. Gordon a screen. Pass to Isaac. Dishes it to Gordon. Breaks it off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead. And the Celtics signed Brad Stevens to a 6-year contract to lure him away from Butler in college basketball. Chris, they were very confident he'd be a great coach.
Well, they might want to pull out their pen and have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
And Gordon Hayward has increased his scoring average every season he's been in the league. And couple that last year also a career high in offensive efficiency. The guy is just a budding superstar.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Gordon Hayward has worked on his strength, but also his balance, adding boxing, Greg, as you were talking about, to his off-season training.
Yeah, great point. I mean, the strength, the balance, and footwork make him a great slasher. This guy gets in the lane and just has a knack for working himself to the foul line.
Hayward hits them both.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Pass to Hazania. Up top, Ross. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-6 run. Tatum passes to Rozier. He kicks it to Baines. Down low, here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right, they are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing, that's all good stuff.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Gordon with no one around, they get it back. Biombo, no luck.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play.
Timeout.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Well, that's put them up by double digits, trying to run away with this one wire to wire.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Chris, the team you spent the most time with in your career, the Sacramento Kings, what was it like playing in a smaller market? And do you think that's changed for star players today?
You know, I love playing for the city of Sacramento and the fans. Because we were a small market, I think we had some of the most passionate fans that I've ever seen in the NBA. But it was also tough, especially playing on the West Coast. You're the second of the late game. On the East Coast, many people don't see you. You don't have necessarily the support of everyone else because you're not in the larger city. So it definitely could be tough. But when you're playing a team like the Lakers or you're playing other Goliaths, you love it and you embrace that small David type aspect. And so I do think it's changed because of social media. I do think it's changed because of the internet and specifically the apps that you can now go into the locker room before and after the game. You can get a guy's thoughts right after he made a big shot or missed a big shot. And so I think if you would have had those tools, maybe it'll be different. But I think now definitely it really doesn't matter what market you play in. I mean, we were a small market at that time, but look, since it's been the OKCs and other teams that kind of have made everybody excited about basketball. So I don't think market plays that big of a part as far as your exposure and how much fans get to see you anymore.
Good overview. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Rozier kicks to Hayward. Ross with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Payton with the ball.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
There's the screen. Rozier the pass to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic trail by 5. Ross with a wide open look. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Pass to Rozier. From deep. It's Biombo with the rebound.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Yeah, didn't it seem like it just a pretty thoughtless play on his part? All style, no substance.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. There's a screen. Shot off the pick. Another shot. Shot's good by Baines.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Payton kicks to Hezonja. He dishes it to Gordon. Over Tatum. Here's Biombo. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Off the pick. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with this tremendous leap in the middle.
Payton dishes to Ross. From deep 3-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team, but we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media, but also, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another, and I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayward out on the perimeter. Tatum out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Rozier in at the point. Brown, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And the Celtics gave up 4 players to get 1 in Kyrie Irving. But they already had so much depth. They could afford to sacrifice a bit for a superstar just entering his prime.
For 3, Hayward. Simmons pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. Ross on the wing. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And really for the Celtics, just a wealth of assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner or later, you knew they'd make a move, and I think they got the best player in the trade.
Hayward passes to Tatum. They set the pick. High arcing shot, and Hayward with the lay-in. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Feeds it to Simmons. Now Ross. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ross has got his second bucket.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Rozier kicks to Brown. Celtics passing it around. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And it's Hayward again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gordon with a screen on Hayward. Jacks up a 3. Lasagna's shot is off. Celtics leading by 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Rozier. Here's Baines. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. Simmons against Brown. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hezonja kicks to Ross. There's the dish to Simmons. Latrey. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Hezonja.
Well, after not making anything from the field in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Well, some big men in the league who are just superb at swatting away balls. guys that you think right now are the best rim protectors, Chris, in the league?
Well, I think there's three, and it's a no-brainer with these three. I think one of the most intimidating, or the most intimidating, you have to go to DeAndre Jordan. He is the most athletic big man I've ever seen in my time in playing basketball. And with his length and his size, he can get up and block a shot quick. He can even get out there and guard some guards. We've seen him move laterally. Hassan Whiteside, this big fella has really improved his game, is really focused, gotten better in the offseason, and it's not something crazy to see him have a 10-block game. So I love seeing him. And then Rudy Gobert, we've seen him come on and become that inside dominant force for the Utah Jazz. So those three to me, really don't have one that stands out, but those three to me are the best on the defensive end when we're talking about big man defenders.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Fournier subbed in for Mario Hezonja. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Aaron Baines. Morris comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Rozier. A shot's good from Irving.
Oh, that's just impeccable shooting from Irving. The D can get in his jersey all they want. It doesn't affect him one bit.
The feed to Fournier. Kicks it to Vucevic. Over Horford. Vucevic dishes to Biyombo. Vucevic setting the pick for Ross. Rebounded by Smart.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Irving passes to Horford. Wants to get it to Smart and does. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
And the pass to Fournier. Vucevic against Horford. And Simmons kicks to Ross. Picked by Vucevic. Shot from the wing. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Picked by Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 6. Simmons on the wing. Covered by Irving. Simmons dishes to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Fournier. Up off the screen. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff. There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Simmons against Irving. To the inside. Outside for Simmons. The 9-foot shot. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Simmons.
Excellent inside move. He beats the defense to the punch.
Celtics leading by 4. Irving kicks to Brown. Vucevic against Horford. And here's Morris for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Ross passes to Fournier. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
But what speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Simmons dishes to Fournier. It's Biyombo atop the key. He feeds it to Ross. And taken away by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And finished off by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
And Simmons kicks to Fournier. Biyombo up top. Magic moving the ball around. Ross against Brown. Vucevic a screen on Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
He had a defender all over him.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. And Chris, I know you started doing a podcast, Fearless or Insane, with Chris Webber, an opportunity to have some meaningful conversations. What's that been like?
It's been great, Kevin. I've gotten a chance to talk to some friends, some mentors like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I've gotten to speak to him about what it was like playing for Wooden, what it was like coming up in the crazy 60s in that time. And, you know, he's such a thoughtful and a great individual. So to hear his stories about he and Muhammad Ali, he and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these great figures is just wonderful. I also got to speak to track legends John Carlos and Tommy Smith, who in the 1968 Olympics, we've seen them kind of protest when they put their fist up in defiance and kind of put their voice out for the voiceless. And I got to talk to them about how tough of a moment that was. Did they know the sacrifice that they were making? What happened, the backlash to what happened? And then all these years later, do they feel kind of vindicated that we're showing them so much love and people around the world appreciate what they've done? So we try to just discuss fearless or insane. You know, they say insane is doing the same thing over, expecting a different result, where these guys put their lives on the line.
Yes.
And they kind of knew that it necessarily wouldn't change the arc of justice, but they felt that they had to do it. And so it's just some cool conversations with people and athletes that were much more than an athlete. And I've learned a lot, and it's been a cool podcast.
He hits both from the stripe.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that. But with his scoring and shooting, should make this offense even more potent.
And it's Vucevic missing. Brown outside. Morris. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And since Dwight Howard back in 2012, the rebuild effort just has languished here in Orlando, unable really to draft any superstar talent. And last season, trades for veteran talent didn't really move the needle either.
Ora tutti sanno no, 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 ora tutti sanno no, 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 ora tutti sanno no.
And Orlando making a change here. Biombo's checked in. And Orlando has possession, trailing by 10. And Greg, when you look at the Magic, do you see a plan or a roadmap here?
Well, you look at that trade for Serge Ibaka going into last season, and that was probably a sign that ownership was growing impatient. They wanted to cash in their chips and really go for it. And now they might need a rebuild from that rebuild.
Right. He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Boston leading by 8. Outside Irving. Brown the pass to Morris. Back to Brown. Picked by Horford. 14 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brown's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Ross kicks to Fournier. Payton in the corner. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Now Boston takes it the other way. He hits Brown with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And it's rare for rookies to come into the NBA ready at the defensive end. But you know what, C-Web? Jaylen Brown already more than solid.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a great frame. He plays physical. He's in a great system. and he wants it. He'll only get better with time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
Well, the one thing you notice about the Celtics, they look for players with the chip on their shoulder. They want players with that inner fire, that love for competition.
And Brown drops them both. And you look up and down the Celtics roster, Chris, a lot of guys who play with a chip on their shoulder.
Well, that's how you build a culture. It rubs off on the other players. I mean, you have to find those guys, though. It's not something you can teach.
Now, here's Fournier, guarded by Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fournier. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Payton against Irving. There's the pick. And here is Ross. 8 points for him. Here's the 3. 5 on the clock. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ross for 3. Nailed from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
Wow, he had a rough first quarter, but he didn't let it get him down. He's gotten off to a hot start in this second period.
Horford dishes to Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Ross against Brown. Top of the key, Fournier. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by the Celtics. Morris has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
They get it back. Here's Horford. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Ooh, that's a big boy bucket by Horford. He just used his delicate touch despite getting bodied by the dude.
The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. For the Magic, Aaron Gordon is checking in for Terrence Ross, and Mario Hezonja subbed in for Fournier. And then for Boston, Tatum comes in for Brown, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
1 shot.
And Al Horford no good on that one.
And Horford a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there with around 80%.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Isaac. They set the pick. Here's Gordon. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Gordon's got 9 points.
Solid pick to create that opening. The soft touch on the jumper.
It could go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
After
Show.
one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Gordon Hayward wasting no time getting hot. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
I was really impressed by the versatility of Gordon Hayward. He's made himself a dangerous three-point shooter. He can drive comfortable setting up his teammates.
Shaq, what'd you think about Orlando?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Celtics leading by 14. Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. Down low, it's the athletic pair of Gordon and Biyombo. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And the powerful frame of Horford, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home.
Well, Orlando shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now, here's Fournier. He's covered closely. Biyombo kicks to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. No good from Payton.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Scooped up.
Look, they did not leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Three-pointer, Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it. Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half, only shooting 20% from the field.
And it's Irving missing.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Payton passes to Biyombo. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Biyombo. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Irving kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Horford. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific. You know, and if you remember in college with the Gators, you know, Al Horford played power forward. Power forward, center, they're the same now, but he's been out of position his entire NBA career, so you have to give him credit for playing tough night in and night out.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And as the league has moved to emphasize skill, it seems like things, Chris, are tipping Horford's way as far as him manning that center position.
Yeah, but you still have to be able to score inside. And so for Horford, we saw in the playoffs, you have to make your presence known inside. Though you're a big fella, you have to average a lot of rebounds, or you have to be physical inside. You still have to make your presence and your size known.
Boston again missing.
Oh, he finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in.
That one, no good. Boston leading by 14. Here's Hayward. Count that one.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And there had been a will he or won't he feeling with Gordon Hayward's free agency. Tough choice, I got to believe, for him to leave Utah, but you can see why he wanted to join forces here with the Celtics.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops by Hayward. And Boston was the heavy favorite to sign Gordon Hayward, and ultimately the opportunity was just too hard to pass up.
And he's reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens. This team has a great path to make a deep playoff run, and this just adds another star to a very balanced roster.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Fournier. He tries for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Payton against Irving. Horford dishes to Irving. He kicks it to Smart. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Isaac. Payton with the ball. He's got 11. Now here's Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Fires high post and misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics leading by 12. Irving kicks to Smart. Bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got 9.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Passes it to Fournier. Here's Isaac. Fended by Hayward. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic over Horford. And it's Vucevic missing. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Feeds to Irving. Picked by Horford. Irving kicks to Hayward. Second chance effort. And there's the play by Morris inside. And the Celtics lead by 17.
You really admire how fierce Morris is on the glass. He never gives up on keeping the next possession alive.
Pass to Isaac. Gordon a screen. Here's Isaac, defended by Hayward. Vucevic. Gordon. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Irving. No good there. Great D that time from Payton.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Celtics leading by 17. Hayward's got space. Releases from the wing and drills it. Hayward's got 21.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother.
Baines is checked in. Payton against Irving. Deflects the pass. Payton passes to Vucevic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Irving, good. Irving's got 13.
Oh, Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Payton kicks to Simmons. Picked by Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving kicks to Morris. Hayward outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayward's got 23 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now the dish to Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Simmons. Back to Vucevic. Outside for Simmons. Buries the long-range jumper. Simmons got his first 3 points of the game.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Here's the screen. Up top, Morris. Defended by Gordon. 6 to shoot. Here's Hayward. Kept alive. The kick out to Irving. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Fournier dishes to Payton. Hayward against Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Off the screen. Rebound, Boston. Baines has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hayward passes to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Irving against Payton. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Payton. To the inside. Here's Vucevic.
And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more we're seeing teams relegate them to that six-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how that affects a guy like Vucevic who fits that description.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Elfrid Payton. Then for the Celtics, Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Irving. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so it's Boston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Smart kicks to Morris. There's the feed to Tatum. Vucevic with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
So it's the Celtics now. 16-point lead. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. Smart misses. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And he gets it to go. Hezonja's got his third bucket of the night.
Great job right there, Kevin. Beating the defense to the spot. Love the strong, aggressive effort right there.
There's a screen. Ross with a steal. Got a piece of it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They get it back. Here's Smart. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, that's the kind of effort they love to see from Smart. He's sticking his nose in there and doing some work on the offensive boards.
Magic moving the ball around. Gordon a screen. Hezonja kicks to Vucevic. Baines with the block. Here's Smart. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Biombo, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And a change for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. The Magic trail by 16. Simmons dishes to Vucevic. Hezonja kicks to Simmons. The pass to Vucevic. Here's Hezonja. They grab their own miss. Here's Biombo. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Oh, tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Rozier the pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Ross, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
There's the pick. Morris a screen. There's Brown with the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just training that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
And Simmons kicks to Ross. He dishes it to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Celtics leading by 13. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Well, Orlando shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Vucevic, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rozier, guarded by Simmons. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Kicks it to Biyombo. Here's Azania to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great passing. They're passing the ball great to start. We got to do that for 4 quarters.
Reach and ball movement. Frank Vogel likes what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, and I'd say moving the ball with a purpose. Working the offense, trying to find good shots.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for the Celtics, Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Rozier's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Ross.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Irving against Simmons. Ross grabs the board. The Magic trail by 16 from 12 feet out. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Simmons got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Magic. Horford with the screen on Simmons. Irving kicks to Tatum. They set the screen. It's stolen by Vucevic. Inside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Rozier. He feeds it to Irving. Horford with the screen on Ross. Here's Irving. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
He's just a tremendous shooter, especially when picks are creating space for him to shoot out there.
And Simmons kicks to Biyombo. It's stolen by Morris. Now Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And a wide open look for Simmons. Drops in the tray.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
Irving kicks to Morris. Pick by Horford. Off the pick. They get the rebound. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He has come out strong to begin this half and has really found his stroke.
Pass to Hazania. Dishes it to Ross. He kicks to Biyombo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ross. Off the left rim and out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Picked by Horford. Irving dishes to Horford. Over to the left wing. Rozier. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic trail by 18. Hazonia kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Pick by Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Ross. And stolen by Tatum. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Biyombo. Evan Fournier comes in for Mario Hazonia. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Jonathan Simmons. Boston also with the sub. Hayward's checked in. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team and terrific size at his position.
In the corner, Horford with it. Buries it from three-point range. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Feeds to Ross. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. And the Celtics also making a change. Marcus Smart's checked in for Tatum. Payton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good. Boston leading by 22. Hayward passes to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
I like how quick Irving shoots from beyond the arc. Now, when he's got a clean look, he lets it fly immediately.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Pass to Isaac. Gordon a screen. Now the dish to Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for the Magic, it's really been a musical chairs with their coaches. A lot of churning on the roster, but the pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly, it's been a mess.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And if you're running the Magic, Greg, what's the roadmap to contention?
Well, first and foremost, it's always going to have to start through the draft. I mean, you've got to be able to get core pieces there. And then you want to continue to add perimeter shooting and focus on developing your young talent based on the way the game is played today.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the Celtics trade for Kyrie Irving, sending shockwaves back in August. Never before had a pair of 25-point-per-game scorers swap teams in the offseason. That's what you call a blockbuster.
Pass to Isaac. Gordon a screen. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Here's Isaac from downtown. The shot misses.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
And no doubt Irving and IT, both elite offensive weapons. But Irving, 6 inches taller, perhaps more defensive upside, and 3 years younger. The Celtics feel he fits their timeline.
Here's Augustine. That's short off the rim. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
That's just another one for Hayward. He's built up his body. Now he has the strength and endurance to score at will.
Picked by Vucevic, and Augustine kicks to Gordon. Here's Isaac, defended by Hayward. Here's Vucevic, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Vucevic has got 11 in the second half.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
They set the pick. Tice. From outside, off the mark. Magic have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And there's the feed to Afflalo. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Isaac for the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Smart. The pass to Nader from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. And Afflalo kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first. Now he's got 1 in the second.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. So for the Magic, Fournier comes in for Aaron Afflalo, and it's Payton in for Augustine. Irving with the ball, picked by Horford. Hayward outside. Horford sets a screen for Hayward. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Greg, it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least one championship by the year 2030. And I got to say, that's an interesting quote, to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
Irving passes to Smart. There's the pick. Morris a screen. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 20.
And what I like is that Irving is a confident scorer. Even amongst the trees, he finds a way to score the ball.
Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Horford. Austin's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Smart kicks to Irving. Morris with a screen on Payton. Irving against Payton. And Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Irving gets hot in no time. One of the most decorated scorers in the league.
kicks it to Fournier. High post Vucevic. Here's Payton. Payton with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smart kicks to Horford. Shoots from 12. They get it back. Morris. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Floats one, and it's laid in by Fournier.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Boston dictating the flow. Now, here is Irving. Up top, Morris. To the middle, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Payton. That doesn't go either for Payton. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Irving. He dishes it to Horford. That one falls.
And this is what you want Irving doing, breaking down the D with his moves and getting the guys involved. I love his unselfishness.
Magic shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Picked by Vucevic. Payton's shot is off. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
They set the screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. And it's Irving missing.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs, but I know he would love to have that one back.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Spates comes in for Vucevic, and Simmons subbed in for Isaac. And then for Boston, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Smart. Spates dishes to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, just fantastic defense for Morris, getting right in the face of the shooter and coming up with the rejection.
Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Gordon Hayward.
From an offensive standpoint, he was their leader tonight. Whenever they needed a big bucket, he was always the guy to come up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier kicks to Irving. There's the screen. He feeds it to Tatum. Pass to Rozier. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Payton. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.